What's up, guys? Steve with Scotch and Things. Hey, this is Makers I Enjoy. I think it's part 6. Hinderer knives. If you've watched the channel long enough, you've seen me go through probably like 10 XM18s. No, I've had, let me think real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've had 6 3.5s, 2 2.5 or 3s. I've had the Eclipse, which I mean that was brand new. I never even carried it and traded that away. I know it was just, and I talked about it with this knife. It's just a knife that I would get and I would like, but like I said, until I got this version, it was just a knife to me, something that I would carry for a while, get bored with, and then get rid of. This is my second XM24 Bowie. I use this one at work. I switched this over to the phosphor bronze, and it's one of my favorite go-to kind of work knives. I think it's one of those things, if you know, you know how good the XM24 is. In hand, it just fits. I mean, I think the XM24 might be better than the 18. I'm not sure. This is I love this knife, specifically in the 3V with that Spanto tip, a little bit more heavy duty, but man, I've done some dumb stuff with these 24s, and they just work. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the 24. Probably, I think one of Hinderer's best knives is probably the Project X, in my opinion. It fits really well. It's got a great action. This one is the card series, 7 of diamonds. Kind of spendy for what you get, but you get a whole, it's like a collector's piece. But I do want to carry this one more. I'm just waiting for a tie scale. I really want a working finish textured scale, and then this one will be good to go. I know Hinderer over the last year has gotten a lot of hate. Whatever. It is what it is. But as far as the knives go, I just find them to work, This Bowie, this Ranch Bowie, is an absolute beautiful knife. Haven't got to do much anything with it yet except cut a squash open for my wife just for fun. But for me, it's super comfortable. I love that choil. The swell, the grip just fits really well in my hands, and this one's a work of art. The sheath, what you get with it for the price, I think it's a really cool piece to have. And I've said this numerous times, I'm just really not a fixed blade guy. I think they're cool, but I've had a half track, which was a great little knife, and I finally got my hands on a full track. And this one, guys, is probably one of his best knives, in my opinion. I know he gets a lot of hate because his flipper tabs are kind of pointy. Well, this one's got the similar to the half track, which it's square. It's just a more comfortable flipper tab. The action on it's really good. I can fuller it, but I smashed up my finger, so I can't really put any pressure on it right now. Just a really cool knife. They're out of production right now, kind of spendy. If you guys want, I'll probably end up selling this one just because it is so nice and it costs so much. There is rumors that they are going to be releasing some more, so I don't know. I think I'd like to get my money back out of this one while I can. If not, it's cool. It's got the tool in it to take it down. I will tell you that this one's easier to get out for me than the Project X also has the tool, but gotta see the for me, that half-track ones or the full track is much easier to get out. But if I can get this stupid thing out, I can get under there, but I need, excuse me while I'm snorting and sniffing, if I can find something to get it out so I can show you guys here. Ouch. God dang. All right, so the full track is much easier to get out, but you can see the Project X is much wider, so it's actually easier to use. You just get more grip. This one, it's really hard to crank down because there's just not really a whole lot of material to hold on to. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Gives you the tool right there. You can carry it around with you. I mean, like with any of them, like I kind of give you what I like and dislike. Like I said, these are just great. The action on these is just great. You can see how this thing is just, this is amazing. I like that it gives you the tri-way system, so you choose if you want to wash it on, run it on washers or bearings or washers, and these things are just as smooth on washers as they are on the bearings. They're not as drop shutty, but they are just, you can just, the phosphor bronze is really nice. So I think I've kind of got, like, there's not, I wouldn't mind picking up a Jurassic. I held one of those years and years ago when they first released. God, has it been 3 or 4 years now? And I liked how that fit in my hand. And they're starting to drop those again. I'm not in any kind of rush though. But I think I'm pretty much kind of set on Hinderer right now. I think I've got the ones I want. Like I said, I wouldn't mind getting a tie scale for both of these. This one, I might move on. Like I said, I mean, they're pricey. They're, you know, $1,000. So if someone wants it, you can pay what I've got in it. I think it would make me sad to see it go, but it hasn't gotten much pocket time. Other than when I first got it, I carried it a bunch. It's razor sharp. When we were on our Texas trip, I carried it a couple times. I love the knife, and it's, like I said, the Project X, like everybody gushes over the XM18 and the 24 and the 3-inch XM18, but his Project X and this full track are probably better knives in my opinion. So, you know, that's just my opinion. Don't hate me, guys. But I think they're more comfortable. So the flippers are better, even though this one's a little pointy. It's not as pointy as the XM18. The only downs, like another thing I like about these is, you know, it's got the flipper, you know, and the studs to deploy. The Project 18 only is a flipper only knife. It's kind of fun when you have more than one way to open a knife, but I'm okay with how good this knife is. I mean, look. Yeah, the Project 18 is probably my favorite Hinderer right now. Like I said, I do carry this one. I'm not beating it up. You know, this is a box opener basically right now. Because I don't want to, I noticed like the wood scale was kind of getting lighter from going in and out of pockets. So I'll wait to carry it more when I can get a tie scale. They said those will be dropping in 2023. But yeah, those are just some of the things I like about them. You know, they are, even though like the 18 isn't my most favorite knife in the world, I do really like this one, and they are comfortable. They make them, you can get them with a choil or a no choil. I prefer the ones with the choil so you can choke up. I've had the no choil ones, and they just really weren't for me. I don't like this hand position back here, so I like that I can choke up. We're gonna, wait, that's my bag, dog, for my strider. Oh, sorry, the dog just entered the scene. You know how that goes. You know, and another great thing about Hinderer is, especially on the XMs, he's done it on other, like, they'll kind of do a run, but I mean, they make all sorts of different hardware and standoffs and scales. So you can really make the knife your knife, right? It's, I mean, G10, titanium, micarta scales, carbon fiber scales, all sorts of different colored standoffs if you want, clips, filler tabs. Like this one, the guy was nice enough to throw in the 2022 filler tab when I bought it. But, you know, they see that there's that need out there in the community that people want to modify their knife and kind of make it their own. And I think it's great that they do it in-house. I mean, you can get aftermarket ones from other companies, but it's nice that you can get a Hinderer product to put on your Hinderer, so you know the fit and finish is going to be good, you know the fit's going to be good. So yeah, that's what I like. My dislikes, I think I mean, they're not much. I mean, I like them enough where like I might have 20 Striders or 10 Chris Reeve or whatever. I'm happy with this rotation right now. Other than letting this one go just because I know what I've got in it and what I can get out of it to turn into something I might carry or covet more. Does that make sense? Even though this is a cool part of Hinderer history, I might let it go. Like I was convinced I was going to sell a bunch of stuff, and then I came down here to do this video and started fiddling around with this thing, and I'm really having second thoughts right now. So we'll see. But yeah, there's makers I enjoy. I think if this is part 6, like I said, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Hinderer. Love them, hate them. It is what it is, but they make great knives. And yeah, enough that I've got, you know, a decent selection of stuff here. So that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.